Alright, chat, hello! How are we doing? Oh, this is incredible. It's... 1 minute. I broke something. Wait a second. Where is it? Wait, where's No Frost? There it is. Let's get rid of that. Oh, there we go, that's better. How are we doing? And... Hi, Eric. So, oh my goodness. Thank you very much for the that's not a sorry. Thank you very much for the Prime. How are we doing? Welcome in. When you doing femboy shit on stream? Not for a long time. Oh, hey, money. No. Oh, we are one number off. We were one. Oh, yeah. Okay, honestly, that's kind of lucky. But anyway, how are we doing? Hello, Ratplay Skyblock. Hello, Dennis. Hello, Femboy Railer. Hello, Lucky Squidboy. Femboy Railer is the reason that I'm never doing femboy stuff on stream, by the way. It's more of fear than anything else. Hello, Files. Hello, Untagion. Hello, Kane. Hello, Oblong. Hello, Timpane. Hello, Short. Hello, Boogdexy. Hello, SXR. How are we doing? Laceholic, Space. What's good? How is it going? You want to know the secret Tara strat? Yes, please. Anything to make it slightly more efficient. And I swear to God, if you say don't do it. Why are you so white? I don't know, actually. Why is the... I don't know. The lighting isn't usually this bright. But without the light on, I'm red. So I guess we're going full white today. You claim child support from Maddox, 80 mile an hour strat. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Wait, hold on. Wait, that actually goes hard. I may have forgotten to deal with the pets. Where's Tarantula? There it is. Sir, do you mind? That'll do. Oh, skeleton. Right, I need to actually turn off those... Oh. So much easier when you don't have to turn off pet rules. Surely Kudra Ren Tech is the secret to Tarantula Face Skip. Okay, so funny thing about Tarantula Face Skip is it's literally not possible. No, even if you were to do 17 billion damage, you could not face skip. It's not possible. Profile review, please? No. That'll be specifically 2 profile review streams, and they aren't going to happen for a little while. Can't stop winning in M7. Trust, brother. You've actually been making bank. The only guy ever to drop that many Why do I keep swapping to Golden Dragon? That should fix it now, right? No, clearly not. But why? Oh, it's fine, whatever. What weapon using for Tarantula? Sting and Flaming Flay. You can phase skip? No matter how much damage you do, you can never phase skip. It's funny, right? The enter combat auto, is it a Kind 5 Sting? It is, yes. But yeah, the funny thing is if you deal over 10 million damage on your first hit to the boss, it will only... I can't remember how much. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, though. It only deals enough damage to get it into the first phase. That being said, if you deal less than 10 million damage, it does that and goes down to 2 million. Fun, right? Weird fact. Yep. There's your fun fact of the day. How is Flay better than Claymore? It applies ferocity and venomous stacking. And also I literally just don't have to move. Right. You use both. But fun thing is, though, is that Spider has this nice little unique thing where every now and then, without the flaming flay, if you hit the boss at exactly the right amount of damage, it just fucking disappears. It doesn't go into the next phase, nothing happens, the boss just vanishes. What's your take on the new Kime 5 hype versus Claymore and M7? Well, as somebody that doesn't play dungeons, I literally couldn't give less fucks. I don't know anything. You're asking the wrong person here. Why using Flaming Flay? For ferocity and venomous stacking. Pretty much just means that the boss enters the next phase immediately. It's just a 0.5 second difference. Yeah, but, I mean, you know. Endgame players will do anything for a small difference. As one myself, I can in fact guarantee this. I don't think Spider would be so bad if half the boss time wasn't. I agree. I really agree. See, if I was allowed to balance the boss, I would completely remove like the invincibility time of it spinning. I would keep the eggs. I would put it back down to 3 eggs, and I'd make Mosquito Bow 1-tap each egg. I think that would be a lot better than how it currently is. Like it would keep the mechanics of the boss basically the same. I do like the mechanics of the boss. I just think they fucked it up a lot. Just 10x boss HP and get rid of the eggs. No, because that's boring. Yo, hear this Stone Co? How you doing? Stone Copy? Copy, how you doing? Thank you very much for the follow. What are good Blaze boss times now? Somewhere, I would say, what, a good time for Blaze is between 25 to 30 seconds. Somewhere around there is a good time. But I don't think 10x the boss health is a good idea. Because then it just is the exact same as every other Slayer boss in the game, which is just stand and hit it. Why? I don't get why it spawns web either. When you're getting top 1 Blaze XP? Never. I do not have the time for that. Tier 1 daggers is 150, 68 with tier... Now I got the boss under 130 with tier 2. GG. I'm sad and need help. Well, things will change a lot when you get tier 3 daggers. Unfortunately, tier 2s are pretty bad. Enderman is more fun than Blaze. I agree. Blaze lost its one thing that made it particularly good. But, I don't think removing the mechanic... I don't think literally removing the mechanics from Spider would make it better. I think that would just make it boring. I think reducing the mechanics is a better way of dealing with the issue. Would whenever new Slayers, would you do it, or just stick to Blaze? I quit Blaze at 50 mil XP. I quit actively grinding Blaze. Like, I still do the boss from time to time, but I don't actively do Blaze anymore. Insta spawn and Mosquito Bow 1-tap eggs. Yeah, exactly, that's what I was saying earlier. They really do. It would be so much better. Like, don't get me wrong, I do still like Blaze, but... Would you be kind enough to craft? I do not have the, I don't have the craft. I never really put them down. You should post these streams on YouTube as well for the rank. Chat, who's gonna tell him? who's gonna tell him, chat? Who's who's gonna tell him? I am currently live on both platforms at once. And if you, I am never getting YouTube rank. It's never happening. Wait, do you remember when I used to come into your chat and say I'm going to start streaming Minecraft? Yeah. Have you started? Surely you'd gain 20... No. I am never getting YouTube rank. See, I'm in the industry, I'm what's known as a brand risk. Right, it's never happening. I started for 2 days and stopped. Oh, why stop? Not enjoying it? Did you actually IRL trade? No. I have no need to IRL trade. But I will be streaming... Ooh, wait a minute. VR content is kind of hard, actually. To need/Nick. I mean, okay. YouTube rank does kind of suck, but the thing with YouTube rank is it opens you up to code. As you can't really get a code without the rank. So, it is in fact pretty useful. That being said, I will be genuinely amazed if I ever get it. Although, you know, we've got quite a lot of time to hide the evidence. You know? Might just have to make a couple specific channels in the Discord private. Very good question. How long is your forehead? Honestly, I can't say as I've ever measured it. Pretty long, though. I'd like to say it's to store all of the brain, but unfortunately, it's mostly bone. Try putting your fingers in between. I have very small hands. That's a pretty bad test. If LCM on me, he'd give it me. I don't know whether he... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he could even really actually connect. I want to play tic-tac-toe. I mean, as long as there's no bets involved in it, then all's good. If it was login details, you'd give it... Probably not, no. Why was that auto-modded? Because a lot of people come into chats and ask for ask to play tic-tac-toe. On your forehead. Wait, actually, I don't think I have a pen. I was gonna say yes, but I don't think I have a pen. But it's also modded because a lot of people come into chat asking to play tic-tac-toe for money. And that is not allowed. How's SXP Fabric? Is it schizoing yet? I'm not too sure. It had some funny little things at the start because it was telling me that I was getting like 160 spider kills per hour at some point, which was just wrong. And it stayed like that for a solid hour and a half.
Meow,
We should probably
meow,
get
meow,
rid of no
meow,
frills because it has a few
meow.
bannable features. Oh, good. Like what? The sneak shit. What? Wait, which sneak shit? Wait, sneak shit? I'm gonna be completely honest, the only thing that I've used it for is for the dagger changing thing, and I don't actually know which one that is. First of all, got 250 views. Damn, let's go. Old sneak animation and something else. Wait, that's bannable? I've been using a completely different mod for that. Right, I wasn't even using no frills for that. I've been using a whole different mod. How's that bannable, though? I don't understand how changing sneak animation is bannable when I don't get how that. I genuinely don't understand that. That doesn't make sense. If you're just changing, like, if you're literally just changing to an old version of something, an old animation. Change your eye level, not your actual crouch height. Huge. Honestly, I still don't. I'd still find it weird even if it did actually change your actual crouch height, that it would be bannable. Surely it's not like a portion of the player base actually still uses a version that's allowed on. Or that's just the default. I know we won't be able to do that soon, but... Another weird spider thing is I don't get why they still haven't made the skeleton one mob. Now, this isn't a complaint. This is not a complaint, by the way. I am very happy that the skeleton is still counted as 2 mobs, because I get way more XP off of killing a skeleton than anything else. Some people who speak Urdu or Arabic like you? Dude, people who speak... Hey? I've most definitely missed a message. Oh no, it's a fem... Okay. Spawn the boss off 1 skeleton? Real! Actually, it was actually so peak. Bro, I'd have my Hyperion in my hotbar and just leave skeletons everywhere across the last 2 days. Like, on the last little bit of time with Aura that I was able to play, I just left skeletons everywhere. And had a hype to heal. It was so good. How much you made from Slayers during Aura? Yeah, I wonder. I wonder. Yeah, I didn't really play much during Aura, gonna be honest. It was pretty inactive, actually. Fox Phoenix, hello. I only actually got to play the last 2 days of Aura. So, not really anything. A couple 100 mil, maybe? But not a whole lot. Any life updates? As far as I'm aware, I'm still alive. Still a college student. Still unbelievably poor. That's about it, honestly. This is a green screen. I'm actually streaming in McDonald's right now. In debt? No. Not a uni student. College is free in England. Gotta pay for university. Free college is free. As our university is US college. Got a hypothetical. Fire away. Costs over 60k here. As I said, it's just different. UK college isn't US college. They're not the same thing. Are you doing 30? I am currently on 32 mil an hour, yeah. Actually, that's kind of wild. Without getting a single drop, we're averaging 32 mil an hour. Also, I need to lock in a bit on kills per hour. I'll increase the profit tracker a bit in size. That's actually kind of crazy. What would you do if you woke up, got stage 100 brain cancer, but you have $1 billion in your account? What are you doing? Giving it to people? You on the newer version? Absolutely. Just giving that money to my family and then dying. What do you mean, what am I doing? I don't exactly have a massive amount of choices. But the skyblock gem, my guy, I'll be dead before I can log on. That's horrible, no? With no drops. What do you mean? 30 mil an hour without getting a single drop is insane. That's 30 mil an hour from just tarantula silk and tarantula webs. No, like none of the stuff that's actually worth more than a couple 100,000 coins. No vials, no eyes, no wasps, nothing. No snails. 30 mil an hour without anything, without a single drop that's worth more than 1 mil is kind of absurd. I've also only been going for like 15 minutes. How many kills per hour? Okay, so is Spider best layer for money now? I don't know. I haven't been able to test revs yet. Oh, I haven't been able to test Blaze yet. That's insane. Yeah, it's wild. Spider's extremely good. I think Blaze is still better than Spider. The difference is that you need much better gear to do Blaze than you need to do Spider. I'm gonna go sleep? Alrighty, well, good night, good night. Anyway, Revs, I got a Warden Heart, so the calculations are a little bit off. That being said, I decided to remove a bunch of stuff. I ended the stream about 80 or so million coins an hour, but I'm gonna average it down to 40 to 50. Which should get rid of most of the Warden Heart. So, I mean, 40 to 50 mil an hour from Revs is I'm pretty happy with that. That solidifies it as the third best Slayer for money, guaranteed. How many rev kills do you get per hour? I actually didn't look. To be completely honest, I didn't sweat it too hard, and because I took a couple downtime breaks to do other things here and there, the count was a little off, somewhere over 200. Is the 10% magic find equipment bugged? Oh, sorry, the plus 10 spider. The magic find on it's bugged. The wisdom isn't, so it is still worth using. Also, 97 kills per hour is fucking terrible. I need to lock in a little bit here. Kind of want to test mage spawning again. As far as I'm aware, bouquet is just the faster way. Plus projectile protection 7. Just put it on some armor. Come on now. You've got to have at least one piece with projectile protection 7 to protect you from projectiles. Trust me, it's worth it. I can't remember what I have projectile protection 7 on, actually. I know I've got it on something. Yo, what's good, CSO Limits? How you doing? What's good? What's the next big update you could upgrade you could do? Nothing. I guess technically Clover Helmet, but that's not necessarily an upgrade. $2,000 MP went? Damn, you right, actually. Trust, soon. Yeah, Clover's not really an upgrade. Think about grinding a lot for Haptaxic and then Legendary. You drag boost my damage a bit. Are we talking in E-Man, I'd assume, yeah? Doesn't Duplex not work on eggs? Yeah, it doesn't work. What it does do, though, is it gets you closer to the perfect timing. Imagine using Clover when Eleanor's better. Yeah, but I don't like armor swapping, so I would just do the whole boss in Clover. Yeah, like literally the only thing. Hello, brain. What's good? Only thing that duplex does is just makes it get you slightly closer to theoretical perfection. Ooh, WE Slayer 7. Unfortunately, not. Shame it's not a core, but WE Slayer. What is this Eleanor armor tech I'm hearing about? Okay, so I'm not entirely 100% sure. I'm gonna be completely honest. As far as I'm aware, swapping to Eleanor armor at the end of a boss is theoretically better than swapping to Sorrow. Or I think the math has been done on it. But I'm not 100% sure. For scav coins, yeah. In what universe does that make sense? I don't know. Hold on a minute. Let me grab the bit. Someone wrote the entire thing in my Discord. Wait a second. Eleanor coins. So, okay, every boss has a level. This is confirmed by the wiki. 518, 12, 12, 700, 8. This means that scavenger, enchants, and talismans work on them, giving coins on death. This can be boosted by Eleanor's armor up to 3x coins. And getting a drop. I think so. Magic find this increase. Tarantula. Two. Set up for coins when what we're there for. Huh. That's actually kind of insane. Hold on a minute. Do I actually have Eleanor's on me? No, of course not. Wait, I actually want to try and, like, test this. How much you making? No idea. I've only been going for, like, 20 minutes. What did I just miss? Talking about Eleanor's armor and how it's just the better. So inflation is going to go bonkers? I very highly doubt it. Unfortunately, Slayers are still just not that good. Like, they're just not that good in terms of money to other things. How's it better? What tech? Okay. I'm not gonna pull up my Discord on stream again. There's in my Discord there is a channel called Eleanor Coins under the Slayer Guides section. Go read that. There's full. It's all explained down there. Is there any specific enchants? Oh god damn it! Fucking habanero tactics. God fucking damn it. Wait, no, bank would be better, wouldn't it? Oh! Wait, this is huge. This is actually huge. Okay. Well, that's uncalled for. Habanero and Renowned. Okay, so I don't know whether you could see my purse. But I ain't getting that. Unfortunately, like, you know, the fact that I've been gone for 3 months and have subsequently lost 40 billion coins of net worth means I ain't getting Habanero Tactics. Or Bank 5, apparently. I don't got that kind of money. Did you say under Slayer Guide? Yes. Have 5 on Eleanor set would be Future 77 behavior. I might have to save up, chat. I might have to save up. Maybe have to say it's just 10 coins per kill for full set of bank, so it's not good. Okay, but like I can't afford habanero tactics yet. So you're gonna have to give some time, you know. Chat, I'm starting to sell things, chat. I'm starting to sell things. Trust. Scavenger 6 and the scavenger artifact for max profits. No worries, already got that. I mean, come on now. No, I don't have that! Wait! Wait, why don't I have that? No, wait, pause. It's fine. Just sell some talismans for it. Are you right? I'll sell my scavenger artifact. I'm blinded by the light? I'm not that white. Come on. You're pushing it a little bit here. You're quite white. Yeah, quite white. Not that white. Your fire is heavenly outside. Well, right here, out here, it's black and wet. Which is, frankly, about how the UK usually is, so nothing's changed. You forgot the meow rune on your sting? That doesn't add coins and you know it. Oh, chat. Somebody said one of the mods allows me to use middle click to open my wardrobe. Which mod is this? Because I don't know which one it is. And I really want my middle click wardrobe back. Was it Firmament? Where is that light coming from? My ceiling? Oh, hey. Party. No, like to open the wardrobe. Like to literally open the wardrobe. Command keys doesn't let me use middle click though. Because it's already bound in skyblock. Wait, I don't use my scroll wheel. Okay, from solved. Okay, so I've realized that it might not be that big of a deal. Now I need to find right. Where's middle button? I've realized it actually might not be that big of an issue. It still doesn't work. Command key still doesn't work. You lied to me. No, something else is using it. What is how many things do I have bound to middle click? What else do I have bound to middle click? What? Hello? Hey? Eh? Hey? It's you. Yes! Oh, problem solved. It's back. When you reflect 99% of the light that's going onto your face. Well, I'm safe. That means I'm especially safe when cycling. Provided that the car's coming towards me. Which, unfortunately, means that it's probably too late. Am I naked? Oh, I'm in Eleanor. Right. So, okay, so when I was told that Eleanor's meta, I don't think this is what they meant. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this is, I don't think this was the plan. Want to get very good at dungeons. Should I start learning every new best route? I mean, yeah. That's why you swap. Well, I didn't realize I was wearing Eleanor. That's my bad. I can't lie. Unironically, though, when I actually get habanero tactics on it, it might just be straight up worth just running Eleanor. Because, like, that wasn't that bad. If I had not used the Flaming Flay so much during it, it really wouldn't have been that bad. Oh, wait, what did they say? Wait, Shrill Bracelet got buffed. 10 magic fine over 5. Dude. Odin command keybinds. Right above wardrobe keybinds in Odin. Oh, yeah. So there is. Wait, wardrobe 1. Let me make that R. Let me make this F. Now I've got to relearn keybinds again, so I make my life easier. Firmament has it too with /firmament macro. Okay, well I'm not typing that in. I refuse to type that into chat. Like it. Just out of principle. Yo, I love vision, man. I love being able to see. Go away! Where's Sky Hattie wardrobe? I need to turn that off. From what I remember, it has a habit of messing around with certain things. Oh, really, Slime? I would rather you didn't. You should also use Eleanor to spawn the boss. So yeah, but I don't have habanero tactics on Eleanor right now, so it doesn't matter. What's Flay for? It is for ferocity and venomous stacking. Also speed up the boss by a lot. I mean, I don't think they're particularly valid anymore. Most of them are still the same, but the pet rules have changed a little bit. Now that, well, Enderman Pet doesn't work anymore, and Burning Vengeance has been capped. I forgot to swap. You only have 10 flint arrows left. Oh, boy. Why are you ignoring me? My bad. Sorry, where's the Slayer Guide thing? It's somewhere in there. You might not be able to see. You might need to actually manually go into channels in the Discord and just click show all. The last message in announcement should have something saying about show all. Show all. Cocoon is back. Cocoon is back. So your main profile didn't get wiped. Nope. It was, the profile that got wiped was the one that was thought to be IRL traded. Will you give me message perm back so I can edit with new values? Yes. You will have to give me just a second. Hold on. Add. I'll just leave the roll on. There you go. You should be able to type in there now. If you can't, I'll actually let me just hit edit channel permissions. Send messages, save. You should be fine now. Boss spawned. Where? There. Sad news, said you're on stage right now. Another misunderstanding and you're cooked. Yeah, but oh well. So be it. 6? Yikes. Bro is 1 magic find off 300. That's cooked. Wait, can't I just use Eleanor for the last phase? It's no faster! That's so depressing! Bro, it's actually so depressing how genuinely dog shit. Or how little difference good gear makes in Spider. Okay, where's the skeleton? No skeleton. Using the Eleanor for the final phase is just straight up the same. Do you have voter's badge yet? Nope, Aatrox has not visited my island. He being a bitch. Mayors are bugged for island visitors? I don't believe so. Infernal Crimson Helmet, Crown of Avarice, Warden Helmet after the Burning Vengeance changes. Warden Helmet is just kind of useless. It's just worse. I think it's slightly better in terms of damage, but you're going to be slower at spawning. Crimson Helmet is technically higher DPS, but it is worse during demons because you use Wither Skeleton for demons. And Crown of Avarice with 1 billion coins is the strongest helmet, due to having full speed, slightly less DPS than Crimson Helmet, almost like negligibly less DPS than Crimson Helmet, and is stronger during demons. For like 100 mil more. I mean, it'd be more worth it than a Warden. Unless you plan to do Kudra, in which case, no. Warden is also significantly better in Enderman Slayer. Crimson is pretty much useless in Enderman. And don't want to just use Infernal Crimson? Okay, if you main E-Man, stick with Warden. Like, if you like doing E-Man, stick with Warden. Crimson Helmet is bad. Crimson Helmet is just straight bad in E-Man. Yo, Phantom Kotor, how you doing? Why is Crimson Helmet bad for E-Man? Because Warden Helmet buffs Fire Aspect and Venomous, which Enderman takes a lot of damage from. Whereas Crimson Helmet does not. Is Warden Helmet better than Primordial? Warden Helmet is always going to have more damage than Primordial. Primordial's good because you retain your speed. And also, its DPS isn't that much worse. That's why Primordial's good. You retain your speed and you do slightly less damage. Warden is the best helmet for... I want to say Warden's the best helmet for Enderman Slayer. 1 Bill Crown might be better, I'm not 100% sure. I am not an E-Man main. So I can't really answer questions on like tiny differences like that. I'm using RCM to spawn. Why? Actually, fair enough. I mean, if you don't have Hab or a Sting or something, fair. How much MP would you recommend for Blaze? It depends on whether you want to make money or not. Doesn't Cyclone still do it? Cyclone doesn't play the game. Because you told me to? Oh, that would be my bad. That was likely a little while ago. Is Crimson still worse for E-Man at 15 star? Crimson... So, earlier when I said Warden Helmet buffs Fire Aspect and Venomous, whereas Crimson doesn't, adding 15 stars will not make Crimson buff Fire Aspect and Venomous. First impression, how much money does Spider make? Quite a lot. We're getting 30 mil an hour without any big drops. Yeah, how much if I want to make money? Probably around 1800 plus. Where's the egg? That's so little. I haven't dropped anything though, Lolo. That's without any drops. No drops, no nothing. Nothing that's worth more than 100. Nothing worth more than 1 mil. Nothing worth more than a couple 100,000 coins. So, yes, Spider is still very good for money. How much does Blaze make right now? From what I've heard, it's like 80... I mean, what, at the top level, you could be looking at 80 mil. Like, with max gear, you could be looking at 80 mil, but, eh. Do you level pets while you're doing Spider? I actually don't know whether that's that good. Spider does not give you that much combat XP. Can I use Crimson? You'll struggle. Can I use Hot Crimson? You will struggle to survive. You might be able to just about out-heal it, but you will definitely struggle to survive quite a lot. And you get an overflow 1k, trust. I'd need to go back to Blaze for that. Was that? Yo, what was that? Yo, what was that skeleton? That was holding a sword. What can I use instead? Gonna be honest, for tier 5 Tarantula, honestly, Primordial's realistically your best bet. What, that takes, is it level 7 Spider? I want to say. I mean, Necron or Frozen Blaze might work as well. Do I put Hab Tactics 5 on my Primordial helmet for the funny? Who would do something so stupid? I'm pretty sure I have Hab and 05 on my Primordial, but... No, I don't think I do, actually. I think I swear I removed it. No, I swear I never put it on. Maybe I didn't. Oh, God. I need to... I don't even know where my Primordial is. Why did you get rid of Skyblocker? Name one thing that Skyblock would help me, that actually does to help me. Is it in here? No. What happened to Cyclone? He moved back to China. He had to go back to China. Where is my museum? There it is. Sword, bow, armor. Now, question, where's Primordial? Yep, I did put Habanero Tactics 5 on my Primordial helmet. How do you use Bouquet of Lies for spawning? Well, you hold your Bouquet of Lies, you right-click, and then you swap back to the other sword. Do you have 5 Frozen Blaze? No. What should I use for combat before Greg? It depends on what do you mean by combat. Combat is such a vast skill. Like, it really depends on which part of combat we're talking here. Whether we're talking dungeons, whether we're talking Kudra, whether we're talking Slayers. Each difference and which Slayer we're talking about. There isn't a correct answer. How do I up my survival ability and damage? What are you currently using? Yo, hey, it's Quiz. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? If you're playing Archer, then Skeleton. How are you blocking on 121? I'm not. What texture pack is that? The base pack is a mixture of a couple of different Lushi packs. Primarily Fat Cat and Defrosted, and the weapons are Fire Sky. 1-star Fiery Crimson, Warden Helmet, 700ml Bank for G-Drag, and Atom Split. I mean, obviously upgrading your Crimson into Infernal will help, but realistically, in Crimson, you're playing as a glass cannon. Statistically, you're losing money if you're running Eleanor without Habanero. Alright, in that case, I will not be swapping. Hello, Elite Tarnish, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? But yeah, like, in Crimson Armor, you are just a glass cannon. In terms of upping your damage, that's just enchants and magical power, realistically. Obviously, getting your bank up as well. Ideal Iron Man setup for E-Man Slayer. Final destination. If I'm broken, can't afford Primordial, what should I use until I can? Probably Necron, Frozen Blaze, Shadow Assassin. I mean, I think Strong Dragon with a Warped Aspect to the Void is a pretty good option, to be fair. But Kind of depends on what else. Did Spider say it used to be better money? Yes. Everything used to be better money. Well, everything combat related used to be better money. Oh, I'm in the belt. Molten. Is it worth getting Primordial? Yes, indeed. Primordial belt is enormous. It gives so much damage. Not damage, it gives so many more bosses per hour. "16 kills feels like a lot. It feels like a lot more than I remember. PV me right now. I don't wanna. What's your melee weapon? Sting. Thank you for helping me. No worries, no worries. Primordial to Primordial Contagion, Primordial Manticore, if that helps. Yeah, I mean, Implosion definitely works as well. Buddy is actually fighting demons. Bro is fighting demons. What are you hitting? Yo! Yo, what's bro fighting? Yo! He's hitting the spider for the L quest. Yeah, but it's way funnier to think that he's not. Yo! Bro's actually fighting demons. Is there no mod list? I don't want to download the whole pack. There, unfortunately, isn't a mod list, actually. I'll add it at some point. Me at a random morning having a schizo attack. Oh, bro. I just looked up. And brother's fighting nothing. Wait, what? Where's my 121 mods? Boop. Yeah, that works. How are you doing like 7 mil damage a hit with Sting? Close to max MP, a lot of damage with Golden Dragon, a reasonably decent Sting, and Swipe. Swipe does the rest. No Venomous 7, I'm poor. I don't want to go under 200 mil. I should really start upgrading a couple talismans, but... as I still haven't got the Blood God Sigil or the other one. Oh, finally a drop. Events, Jerry Boxes, Fishing, Mythological, Do we not? Yo, can you guys leave me alone? Jeez, damn! Bro, with the amount of magma cubes, it actually might be about time to bring back the old thumbnail of the small woman. How essential is Flay? Not very. It doesn't really change the boss times at all. Why aren't you using Sky Honey Profit Tracker? Is this rage bait or? When are you going to rank profiles? I'm currently doing it as shorts. The next stream, I don't know. Probably won't be for a while. And then taking the player said, okay, no. He's not entirely wrong. The skyblock community does genuinely have a lot of very nice people in. You've just got to find them. Because the rest of them are complete assholes. Go anywhere but dungeons. Dungeons, bad play. Yo, are you on any games on your phone? Bro is having a real close look right there. Okay, I need to swap servers. This is, this ain't it. This is not 20 TPS. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Skyhanny. This is not 20 TPS. You are lying. Doesn't the effects shit top right annoy you? Yeah, but I don't know how to get rid of it, so... it stays. Can I call you the F-Slayer? You know what? Let's make that a Sunday thing. In NF, no render. No render, wait, hold on, where is render? Where is render? Yo, Scrays, thank you for the follow. Is RNG meter on Silk still best? Yes. Top left, and you have it on top right, so I didn't see it. All good. Why don't you have Essentials on? Because I don't like Essentials. It's literally just... This one? Or item protection. Oh, no render, right. Oh my god, there's so many things there. They're still there. You lied to me. You lied to me. Do I have to actually click it? Oh, I actually have to click it. Okay, well, RXO, thank you very much for the 10 bits. Much appreciated. Just die to lifeline and drags, then... Have you considered getting a new one? Like, have you considered replacing... Your money test is wrong because you have some leftover meter XP. In which... In what? Today? That's not really... wrong. It takes 2 bosses to get meter. So you had like 600k XP. Well, that should be wrong. I permanently leave meter on... What'd you call it? Tara Silk. It was 0.8 bosses in Aura. Okay, so I would have a little bit of leftover then. But not a bark redeem, because I haven't barked yet. I've only been yelling meow. Would tier 4 spider be worth? For money? No idea. Probably not. I would assume probably not. I mean, you can't RCM tier 4 spider anyway. But... I mean, for money, definitely not, because you can't drop Tarantula Silk from it. No, not only been yelling meow, I did it once, okay? That's why there's a meow redeem on Twitch. Because I yelled... I started meowing at mobs at some point. I was refusing to meow on stream, and then I started getting killed, so I started shouting. Profit per hour in Sky Honey? It is... Good question, somewhere. The struggle for money continues. May I suggest hunting, mining, or farming? Or foraging. Barbarian guard, please leave me alone. This is wholly uncalled for. Oh, my penis! That did a lot of damage suddenly. Okay. Foraging makes bank. Foraging, in fact, does make pretty decent money. But, right. Come join deep appreciation for creativity, and I respect the community you've cultivated. So, new to the chat, I enjoy thoughtful conversations, shared humor, and engaging ideas. I look forward to participating positively, learning from others, and contributing where I can, all while... That is a wild message. What? Oh, holy shit! Thank you for the $1.99. $1.99. Damn. Yo, why are you mad again? Did I just look at you suspiciously? Go away. I need a better weapon for this. Sting does not do good. Nah, that is genuinely uncalled for. Thank you for all the info / tech. Well, thank you very much for your $1.99. Genuinely much appreciated, sir. He's giving us inside tips. I wouldn't necessarily say inside tip. I just share any knowledge that I know. The only exception to that is when I made the money-making method on Tarantula and Ananke feathers. That's the single exception, because I had kept that and hadn't said anything about it since it released. Simply because I didn't want to piss the community off that much. I didn't do it myself. I mean, I did it once, actually. That's not true. But I held it until a little while later. I didn't want to kill it immediately. Had a friend test, and it's possible to make over 100 mil an hour from Rev. That doesn't surprise me. But how many bosses did they test on? And how long did they test for? I can donate my leftover. No, please. No. Keep your shit, man. I don't want it. Please. Keep your shit. One hour and 357 bosses. I feel like only testing for an hour isn't exactly a valid test. Especially not with something so RNG dependent. Wait, 357 bosses? Jesus fuck, how? That took a second. That means gems time. Yes. Buy yourself gems. Much better use. 2 is going to ruin my 60 to 80 mil hour hotspot fishing. That's rough. Bro, the admins are patching a lot of things at the moment. Which isn't all bad. Some of them are not great. Next fishing is 360 bucks. Damn, how? How much is Blaze making right now? No idea. From what I've heard, 80 mil at the highest, like 80 mil at the highest, realistically. You're probably looking closer to 60 to 70. That one just makes sense as well, man. That's what pisses me off. That's what pisses me off. Oh, are we dead ass? Thank you for the follow. How you doing? I can't wait for them to patch hunting with the Withers. Trust. It's not ideal. Hi chat, my ears burn. Also, beware the face skipping. Are we talking Tarantula? Because how the fuck do you Tarantula face skip? Or are you talking sending it to the back rooms? Wait, how do you get the theoretical max of 300, like over 300 bosses an hour in revs? That's wild. Okay, a lot of combat wisdom plus weekly youngling abuse Etherwarp roots can get you a box. Holy shit. Loathsome Miner 1-tap. I kind of forgot that you could actually do bosses in... Okay, chat, we might have to redo the test on Revs. Is sending it to the back rooms? Yeah, that's why I use a Flaming Flay. Or part of the reason I use a Flaming Flay, because you can't do that with the Flay. What's the point that you use Wither Skeleton Pet? Because it's one of my Blaze pet rules, and I can't be bothered to change them. It doesn't change the... It doesn't make the boss any more or less efficient. The Revs is very good money, yes. Well, not very good. Revs is good money, yes. Even just in the hub crypts, it was like 40, 50 mil an hour on average. So I might have to redo my Rev test. It makes me mold because it happens too often. It does. But yeah. Flaming Flay also does stop the boss going to the back rooms, which is another great thing. Another good reason to use it. It doesn't deal enough single hit damage. Revs actually lose me money. How much Magic Find do you have, and how many bosses have you done? But yeah, hunting the shards will make sure you don't lose any money. Like, hunting mini-bosses will guarantee that you don't lose. And Heartman 8 gives you plus that. Damn, okay. Yeah, absolutely gonna have to do it. 700. Literally, how are you losing money? Wait, how have you got 700 Magic Find? Oh, are you talking 700 bosses? Well, you should be making profit in that amount of time. You might just been unlucky, to be fair. But yeah, make sure to be hunting. Hunt the shards. Like if you're MP. Yeah, if you're low on if you're early into the game, make sure that you're hunting. Is Sting worth it? Not really. Depends on how much bosses. If you're going to put Chimera 5 on it, then yes. Otherwise, no. Might as well just use a Claymore or a Tormentor. So much backlash regarding relics. Bro, thank fucking God that the admins actually just reverted it. Like, unironically, one of the stupidest changes that they've ever thought to push to the server. Genuinely. And I do not mean that like, I do not mean that lightly. Unironically, one of the stupidest changes they've ever considered. Damage is way less? No, damage is not that much less. Sting only does a couple 100,000 damage more. But it has way higher Magic Find. Especially if you're using Habanero Tactics. What relics thing? So the admins tried to push an update to Alpha that removed Hephaestus and Minos relics from giving Magic Find. Which would have just straight up made them useless, because that's the only reason that you would ever use them. Other than that, Antique Remedies is just better. Like, they would have to buff all of the other combat stats. They'd have to make the actual, they'd have to make the item so much better. I have a ready now? Yo, let's go. Relic is best in slot foraging pet item for J-Drag. I mean, that... Yeah, no, that would actually... Yeah, that would be changing as well, because it's not combat. Yeah, it would just make it fully redundant. It's a good nerf. How is that a good nerf? How is making Minos / Hephaestus relic literally useless a good nerf? To magic find. We don't need to nerf magic find. I'm gonna be completely honest. We really don't need to nerf magic find. Will it come with relics? Will what come with relics? Manticore best for damage? Nope. Magma Lord is better. Any hunting method that makes more than 70 mil an hour? Probably. I don't know it. I would assume the answer is yes, though. Wait, will it come with relics that they don't give any magic find? No, the change has been reverted immediately. There was so much community backlash that the change just instantly got reverted. It is not a thing anymore. Gotta love that the admins only listen to their community when the backlash is that insane. When do you get unbanned? Saturday. Very recently. I mean, sure. I'm banning him again? No, please. Please, no. Too bad you missed Aura. Real. But it's okay. Which version are you playing? 121.10. Okay, well, I'm starting to take a lot of damage right now. This isn't ideal. I'm gonna have to start. I think I'm gonna have to start stabbing things during the boss, so I just don't die to the mini. Yeah, because that poison's starting to rack up. Like even with over 100,000 HP, that's starting to hit. Aura was a good mayor. Lasted too long. And a bit too OP. But same times as you without a flay. Yeah, the flay doesn't improve times. How's Bud sets coming on? Pretty good. But the flay means that I don't have to move and chase after the boss very much. I can just kind of stand still for most of it. Hear about the Crimson Armor refunds? Yes, they got announced all the way back in the foraging update. And as far as I'm aware, we haven't had any more information regarding it since then. Unless the most recent patch notes have said something. Last time I checked, we haven't had any more information. But not to mention, Flaming Flay also means that the boss never gets sent to the back rooms. Which is, if you haven't experienced that, then you don't deal enough damage yet. To understand the problem. How's just only click on the phone doesn't go through the whole screen? Odin animations. And then no swing. E-Man is a very fun part of the game. It is just a shame that it makes absolutely no money. Seeing they would reduce essence? Yes, they will. 16-star also doesn't exist, but 121.10 mod pack? Yep. 15-star is the max. But that being said, unfortunately, that was announced all the way back in the foraging update. Give me it. It's in my Discord. Is Odin a mod or a client? Mod. Odin client doesn't exist anymore. Well, it does, technically, but it's not made by Odin anymore. From Emerald Blade to 250mm Midas. Should I go for Flay as my... No. Flay doesn't... Okay, what in God's name is that? What weapon have I broken this time? Because it's definitely one of them. Just what is it? How is Giant Sword still broken? That doesn't make sense. I literally fixed that problem. Is tier 4 better for Silk? Well, you can't drop Silk from tier 4, so no. If you cocoon the boss, do you pay the Slayer fee? I believe so. I kind of wish something changed about Aura's lab after she became mayor. Since Aura... I don't think anything needed to change, I'm going to be honest. She went back to the lab to continue her work until she comes back to mayor again. Is there a way you can reset the total tracker? There is a command. I'm not 100% sure on what said command is. But there is a command for it. Aura isn't in the lab anymore. She will probably end up back there. Okay, what's going on? Probably going to swap lobbies because there's a term. Okay. There's a lot of people here. But Aura will probably end up back in the lab again. Oh, hey, hate cheaters in here. My go. Let me try mage spawning again. Yeah, I can use that one. Mage spawning bores me to tears. Yeah, but if it's more efficient, it's more efficient. Any new Blaze Slayer skip / tech? Nope. You just gotta raw dog it. Tier 7s on Blaze Dag is a big difference. I don't know anymore. I mean, damage is definitely a difference, yeah. But I don't think it's that big of a difference. To be honest anymore. No, I don't think it's that deep now. The biggest factor in Blaze at this point is click speed. Which kind of sucks. E-Man skips intended to be in the game. As far as I'm aware, yes. The admins have... Like, the admins actively made them easier in one update, so I would assume so. Is Crit 7 useful or is Sharp 7 better? That's a good question, actually. Not sure. I want to say Crit 7's better. Unintended feature the devs made easier because they liked it. Yeah, and yet Blaze skips are patched. Assholes. I genuinely don't understand the thought process behind patching Blaze skips. I understand that it's a bug that caused them. But like I think they made the game. I think they made Blaze so much better. Like it actually gave Blaze a slight skill gap, as opposed to just being beat boss. Like actually having some form of skill involved in the game is not a bad thing in my opinion. look at boss and click faster is not good game design, in my opinion, at least. Now, I'm not known to be the smartest cookie in the box, so, my opinion doesn't always matter. Shouldn't be patched, but Double Demon was crazy. How was Double Demon crazy? I don't understand. Like, how was Double Demon crazy? A crazy skip? Double Demon was 50 mil, but harder. You have a significantly higher chance of dying. You need better gear to make it worth, to actually make it worth doing. You don't like dungeons? True. Yo, is that one guy? Yo, Semi? How's it going? What's good, what's good, what's good? Gonna head to work, thanks for entertainment? Alright, well, goodbye, tree boy. Enjoy your work. 25 watching, only 7 likes. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. I still haven't figured out YouTube streaming. I'm gonna properly. Maybe having a functional thumbnail instead of a random image with my Minecraft face pasted over it might work wonders. But that's thoughts for a future me. Good to see you back. Well, how are you doing? What's good? How many cakes do you think you should have? Think other spots are better. I think the acacia is better. Other than that, nah. I think I'm gonna get my SOS flare out. Okay, now you're just flexing. I should really get habanero tactics on Aurora at some point. When item with your name on it. I'm broke, man. I need money. I need to, like, what? The only item that I'll ever get with that is clover. But I got other things that I need to do first, and unfortunately most of them aren't on my main profile. Right, where is it? Where's my SOS? Did I leave it in here? No! Reminds me of the clip 3 months ago called Fire. Burning Crimson 1-to-1 what admins were doing. Real! Bro, they watched the clip and said, nah, this gotta go, it's over. Bench from this homie Cyclone a while ago? Hey! Why go? I used to watch Cyclone quite a lot before I started streaming. And then I didn't have quite as much time, but... Pretty sure he was my most watched streamer for a little while. First Mave, GG. But yeah, no, I think Blaze skips were great. I think they were good for the game. Okay, so why is there so many people in this area suddenly? I don't watch any other. I'll take it. Huge. You're bad at sarcasm. How was that sarcasm? That wasn't sarcasm, though. Like, I mean it. Blaze skips were good. How many kills per hour do you get for Blaze? Over 100. I don't know. I haven't actually started doing Blaze properly since I've been unbanned. Just been damage testing and stuff. Yo, well, genuinely, why is there like... Oh. Hey, guy. Nah, I'm not gonna try and steal a lobby from someone. That'd be bad person stuff. I don't want to do that. I can't keep my sainthood whilst stealing. I also need to buy Kismet. I need to hold on. Slash call Elizabeth? You're about to see the best part about being a Slayer main. Alright, best part about being a Slayer main's over. Enjoy this no content. I'd watch someone do it for 5 hours. You give good advice being a Slayer, endgame Chad. Okay, endgame Chad God is wild. I wouldn't. Endgame, yes. Anything else? No. I have the mechanical skill of a rusty doorknob. And that's being nice. Do you wanna stop moving, brother? Wait, why did it take no damage? What? No, don't just take 0 damage. That's not fair. The funny part is real, though? Oh, I know. Remember to stay hydrated. I drink from time to time. Alright, that'll do me for the next hour. Oh. People only... I miss stay hydrated bot. What happened to it? People only want to assault me, man. This is terrible. Enrichments on sea creatures? I don't see the issue here. You could be spawning more Jorbuses from your spiders. You're not thinking of the bigger picture. It doesn't exist now? But why? Okay, those arrows definitely aren't coming from me. I would assume they're probably actually coming from the skeleton. Who is aggressively looking at the bakery. Bro is window shopping right now. You don't meet hygiene standards. Did I not eat the cookies? Did I not buy the cookies? What's best in slot for hydration, real life? Prime Energy, please sponsor me. No, no. Water? Do you put your heart on, do you put your meter on heart in Rev Slayer? I believe so. I mean, usually I just keep mine off. Ice is better for hydration. You probably shouldn't be drinking that. I get to sit and take poison. You're so bright. Oh, thank you. I know, my mum always told me I had a bright personality. She also told me that I'm a special kid. Good times. You're literally a flashback. Yes, I'm aware. Skipping the question. Wait, what? What question? Speaking about ice, when I was 10 or 12, I ate ice off the ground. And got sick. Yeah, no wonder you were sick. Well, the amount of shit that's probably in that. Literally. I'm the more special kid? I don't know, man. I think there's, I think I'm up with a good fight. So that's why you have no brain cells. Oh, you meant flashbang. Yeah, I'm aware. I just, for some reason, it happens from time to time. And I don't really want to reset my computer. I have almost 5 million spider XP? That's crazy. No way. No way. Almost 5 mil? God damn. That's actually pretty decent. You think trying to max skyblock XP will make a lot of coin? Nope. Nope, not at all. Drop Primordial Eye that was promised you 3,000 years ago. Look, I've dropped Primordial Eye. I've dropped 2 of them in my time doing Spider, which isn't very good odds, but it's better than nothing. I'm more surprised that I haven't actually but will it build? It'll build net worth, not a lot. Like obviously it's going to be a lot worse than focusing a skill. But like it will build some form of net worth. Most of that money will come when it's time to do bestiary though. Like you'll get some money from maxing your skills and stuff, but majority of that will be skill maxing. Well, majority of that will be bestiary, I mean. It made money? What, going for max level? Yeah. Equals money and more trust. I'm gonna go. See ya already, Hurley. Well, see ya. Thank you very much for coming by. No, I mean, like, title. Yeah, Spider Slayer has been very, very good for money. Pre-Aura Spider was insane. I am genuinely shocked that I have not gotten a single drop, though. Outside of a vial of venom. Like, that's crazy. What kind of RNG is this? Like, genuinely diabolical RNG. I don't know how many bosses I've done since I got back from the ban. But I know I haven't actually dropped anything since. Which cannot be a good thing. What's later tomorrow? Sven. I'm doing them in order. And then I'll probably finish it off with Rev again. Or maybe do Rev instead of Blaze, because Blaze in low TPS servers is just going to suck ass. Or do the rerun of Rev. You gonna do Vamp? No chance. E-Man, yes. Vamp, no. I mean, what? Vamp hasn't really been affected by Aura. Why rerun? Because I've discovered that there's better ways of doing it. I've been told that there's much, much better ways of doing the boss. Which means I need to redo it. You mean like spawning? Yeah. I mean, I can't do a half-baked money test, can I? How would you spawn in the crystal hollows? I get 1 bill hunting XP to prepare for foraging V3. You mean V2? I guess, yeah, technically V3. Heard tier 5 vamp. I don't know, there's a chance. I mean, I don't think any of the drops are that good enough anymore to make that though. What's this yet, bro? I have been so insanely unlucky with Spider. Like I'm making nothing right now. Not only that, my kills per hour are diabolical. Like the fact that only 77 is terrible. Like that's really bad. I would have thought it'd be significantly more. See, I like Vamp as a boss. I just don't like it as a Slayer. It has to be building tonight, surely. It's just about whether the eye happens today or another day. Could have sworn that I heard a mini-boss. Eye has to drop between 10 minutes and 15 minutes? Why? Where's the Broodfather? The Broodfather is on the... what you call it? There is a Broodfather. It's the boss... Tarantula Brood... Wait, this is the Broodfather. Wait, tier 4 Tarantula is the Broodfather. What? Oh, and the Brood. The Brood... What do you mean? And the Brood is everything. The Brood is just all of the spiders. What? It's just all of them. My bugger band? Yeah. How do you spawn in Crystal Hollows? Kaluiki children, I believe. I was told. As for how that properly works, how much are you making per hour? Right now, not great. Only 30 mil an hour, but I also haven't dropped anything. Is 4.9p enough to do tier 4 without cheese spot? Yeah. Cheese spot doesn't make the boss realistically any easier. It just means you have to focus on less things. Every combat wisdom in the game can get you a spawn in 4 kills, which is group. Which is wild. How do you get gradient name? It's a mod called SXP, and I am friends with the dev. So they asked if I wanted a gradient name. My name to be a gradient. I didn't touch you, I didn't touch you, I didn't touch you, I swear. Honestly, I didn't realize. So what? Do children respawn then? I wouldn't think that the kids would spawn fast enough, no? Does your config has dungeon mods? Probably not. The closest to dungeon mods you'll get is Odin. You eat between locations. Where do kids spawn? I see the light ass cam. Look, man. Yeah. It'll be back to normal tomorrow. Will we ever see you getting class average 50? No. No, never. I don't like dungeons enough for that. Casa 50 was a push. We're gonna have the new sun yet? What? I do not like class average 50 enough. Or I don't like dungeons enough to run it that often. More Kata XP for challenges. I don't want to do dungeons though. Random locations, you just have to find all locations. Okay, so it takes a good while setup, got it. Don't assume they'll even come into the game. I would assume that if the minister hasn't outright said that their perk isn't being added, or that, then I would assume that it's getting added. Because the admins will deny it and tell them to pick again. Isn't even contact? Okay, well that's not meta. How much is Blaze Slayer right now? Somewhere between 50 to 80 million. I mean, I'm average. I think I'd probably average like what, 70. If you really sweat, you could probably look at 80. Yes, Kudra is best money making method. Do you want to try market manipulation? Not in the slightest, no. Is it possible to get a sub 20-second boss? Probably not, no. Not unless there's other than a new skip found. Honestly, I'm fine with Kudra being the best money-making method in the game. It makes sense. That's fine. In fact, it's pretty good to be the best. M7 being good as well would probably be nice, which is a bit of a shame. It was easy, but this new rending is so... What is the, what's the new one? Don't even do M7 for money now, it's just for fun? Yeah, exactly. M7 is, if you want money, M7 ain't it. Tuxedo, Reaper, and Terror. How the fuck do you use Reaper? Now, how does Reaper fit into this? It doesn't? I feel like if you... I was gonna say, if you don't rend, I feel like you can't tell someone that it doesn't do anything. I feel like you can't, if you don't do the thing, I feel like you don't get the right to tell someone who does do it that their tech doesn't work. Reaper swapping doesn't work. Reaper swapping doesn't work, you're correct. But that's not necessarily what they're using Reaper for, is it? Does it not get boring? Not really. You gotta give people a second to actually explain. Old Slayer dies when? Probably never. I don't really like using meters for dies. Yo, King Leon, how you doing? Thank you very much for the follow as well, but I don't really like using my meter on dies. If I drop a die, it'll be just pure luck. Do it? You'll have to give me a second. Into a money-making method, what would you do? Hunting or farming? Meow! 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 Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. And I say. Alright, chat, you're about to see Death of a Fire. So, don't worry. I'm okay. If I fall off, I'm okay. Don't worry. Probably. Wait, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Can I send YouTube link? Yes, absolutely. Oh, bro, I thought I was cooked so many times there. I actually thought it was over so many times. Yo, what's good, darlings? Where did I go? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You raided like, darlings. You raided. I want to say 20 seconds too late. Genuinely like 20 seconds too late to miss the chaos. Okay, is this planned or? This is suspicious timing on the 2 blaze mains here. What happened? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. What did you get? Just some squats on a chair. Well, hello people from Harmful. Hello people from Wacky. No, wait, not from Wacky. From Darings. Damn. Reading is okay. Look, reading comprehension is hard. Okay. But Emmett there. Hello, Darings. How you doing? How was your stream? Harmful. Hello, Wacky. It's Sutif. Was good. Was good. How are we doing? Did some fishing and some pit. I have seen you in the pit a few times. Thank you, meme. Not quite. I guess kind of, yeah, but upside down. And on a chair. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes me, okay, that's fine. Was literally about to lose it. You're doing 78 kilometers per hour on Slayers? I know. Fast as fuck, man. Best music taste out of every Skyblock player. You're not wrong. What's your overflow combat level? I want to say 128? I don't know anymore. Maz is like maybe a close second. Maz does have some bangers. It's the nerd? No, no. No, no, no. No nerds. Okay, well, guys, do you mind? This Slayer looks pretty chaotic. I can't lie, it's the chaotic part is the big fucking cube. Ow. The chaotic part is the big fucking cubes. It'll take up half your screen. I'm gonna go back to watching my anime? Alright, well, see ya. It's definitely not the most enjoyable. Am I not allowed in chat? Wait, what? Oh, because you're, wait. Yeah, you're not allowed in chat. No, get that social XP. But I can't. I'm trying, but unfortunately my island looks like someone threw up on it. Yeah, there you go. What's a good beginner dungeon set? I mean, Shadow Assassin, I guess? It's kind of what the first set you really get in dungeons. In terms of literally, like, your first set, Unstable Dragon, Old Dragon. Yeah, it's kind of 10 out, nah. What's the cooldown for squats? I think it's 10 or 15 minutes. Or maybe it's 5 minutes. I'm not too sure. Okay, what do you mean by scary? No social 25? No one goes on my island. Okay, it's fine. I don't need social. Where's the skeleton? What? No skeleton. Oh. I do need to pick up. I need to save up for Habanero Tactics 5 Eleanor's armor at some point. That's another, what, 800 mil onto the total of money that I need. It's fine. For Infernal Cooter down the line? Oh yeah, absolutely. Requirement for Diana parties. Why? Do I sell 2 of my radioactive vials to get Prime Belt with Bloodshot? If you plan on doing a lot of Slayers, yes. So you're giving away your profile? Yeah, probably, but that's called scamming, and I don't want to do that. Got another handle, bro! Bro, stop getting that. What do you mean? The RNG is wild. You... I want to call them bad words. %on core and handle? Hey, you should. Hopefully you'll get them soon. Finishing the meter is never fun. Got 3 handles in 420 runs. Cool. Is that spider doing spins? Yeah, that's the immunity phase, which I wish that they got rid of. Because it's just not fun. The immunity phase, it just kind of awkwardly spins in a circle. Doesn't Spider Slayer just look like fun? Doesn't it look great? But I'm gonna die from food poisoning if I leave that guy there any longer. Like, it genuinely kind of hurts. All 12 eggs at the start of the fight. You can't do that anymore, can you? Wait, 12 eggs? Where the fuck do you get 12 eggs from? What? Huh? What? Is Suspicious Reforged the best? Nope, fabled. Have almost, have all slash most. Nope. Barely any. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to work on items. Fabled on Halberd or Withered? Depends on how much damage you do. If you kill the boss in like between 1 to 3 hits, then Withered. Otherwise, Fabled. Use all eggs before dying? Because, like, they're trying to keep a couple for tomorrow's breakfast. You know? Can't plan ahead for everything. They left them at home. What the fuck is happening? Spider Slayer. I mean, realistically, Withered is probably better on Halberd. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to end up in this same lobby again. No Skeleton Master? Nah. Is this mod creator? Is who mod creator? What? Hate cheaters? I don't know. I don't think so. Only here to harass. Oh, good, thank you. I'm so glad. As long as I don't see you walking around with an aspect of the dragons out, then we good. Otherwise, we might have problems. Is that a... Peep the hand. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. You give him the idea, he's gonna do it. I mean, I'm aware. This is hard to get into without friends. Trust. Thus is the downfall of all party-based content in this game. Alright, what's in your hand? Okay. Why do you have Diddy Freaks Cake Soul? Right, open your door partially, move your chair to the side the door is facing. Do push-ups with your hands on the chair, armrest, and both feet on the door handle. No, that would break my door handle. Deathstroke. Okay. No way to know. I'm well aware it would break my door handle. Why does your camera look like you're in heaven? Because something's cooked in the software earlier, and it ain't fixing itself. And unfortunately, it would just straight up break my handle, though. And I don't really want to do that. Can we get your reaction to Kudra nowadays? I'm going to say no, because I want to actually start playing Kudra at some point in the future. So I'll deal with it then. Do I fail temper my flame? Absolutely. Well, I might have to swap to the AOTE. Is it fine if you use the window then? No. Got burnt text in your lobby? Didn't... Oh, hey. GG. They might get patched. Nah. Admins don't patch things. Okay, well. I can't really do a money test with someone stabbing my bosses. Admins patched my Dillo 120 mil per hour. Oh no. Oh well. Could be worse. I mean, I feel like that one's kind of fair enough, no? Well, we have so much downtime. But I fully feel like Iron Man should have just a completely separate economy from the main server. Oh, this is the guy's area. My bad. They should just have, like, completely separate things. Like eating, downtime, showering, 1 second to buy pearls for Kudra, downtime, demon. Imagine actually needing to buy pearls instead of just filling your sack. And then just carrying more sacks. You know, I like being able to see, but sometimes it just doesn't feel necessary. Okay, there's people in here again. Sick. Iron Man's even affected by the economy? Unfortunately, yes. Right, where's my OTA? Is it this one? Yeah. AOTV's taking too much mana. They made Shenzhen stuff separate, not Dark Auction though. Well, no, Dark Auction is separate, isn't it? Yeah, no, so fair enough. It is, yeah, fair enough. It is not currently affected by the economy. It, however, was back then. Spirit masks, all tallies. Iron Man is no longer affected by the economy, right? Dark Auction's not split, just smaller servers. Iron Man is definitely still affected by the economy. People on macro are just weird. Honestly, though? I can't help but agree. So, the only thing that Economy and Iron Man share are Dark Auctions. Yeah, it's almost like that's one of the big things. Man failed. I believe they're putting it on a... Wait. E-Man failed tempo. Wait, what's the E-Man failed tempo tag? What? Where'd boss go? True, but Iron Man can't list. No, but they have to compete with normal players. Which is a little bit difficult. And not exactly fair. God, I fucking love it when there's just random players and... Can you not just... Like, there's all this space. Can you not just have your own spot and I'll have mine? It just says Grum. Wait, which one? What's... oh, Grum, the pig. Right. Big man. They just list chocolate dies and Iron Man buys it. That's... Oh god, that's actually a really good point. I fully forgot that was a thing. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Making money as an Iron Man is not that hard anymore. Yeah, but it's still harder than a main server. It's still harder than a normal profile. Iron Man's best method is 60 mil. Without being Maya dependent. Main profile has Kudra as an option. Like it's not really a fair comparison, you know. The Swavey video 10 days ago. I mean, if it's in a Swavey video, there's a pretty decent chance it got patched. Not too sure. I'm gonna be honest. I don't watch him. Hot Terror or Hot Crimson first? Crimson. Where's my boss? Can you come back, please? There we go. Do I drop a third handle say? Oh, absolutely. Nick Knows Gaming, how you doing? Welcome in. First stream I've caught. Well, what's good? How are you doing? Do attributes sell to NPC? No. Not as far as I'm aware. Where's the mini-boss? You know what I need? Dad, you know what I need to get? It's a good time to complete a Rev Slayer quest. No idea. I'll really focus on it, I can't lie. Currently working on a sting to do them faster? Damn, what are you using at the moment? You on like giant sword or something? Yeah, that's rough then. Sting will definitely be a decent chunk of extra damage. You spam fail tempo and almost sometimes you skip hit phase while in laser. Interesting. Oh, wait, fail tempo on what though? Like on the bow? Because that's just a double skip. That's been in the game for so long. YouTuber's a dog at the game. Real. Oh, that's actually incredible. They're not wrong, to be fair. I hate when the community gatekeeps strats for money. I very much agree. How much are you making right now? I have been so cooked with Tarantula. I am making 30 mil an hour because I haven't gotten a single drop. It's so rough. What the heck just happened? Oh, so someone was saying YouTubers all suck at the game. So I said real, and as it would turn out, they they knew me. Bro, it's just straight insulting. 30 mil an hour is horrid. Indeed, it is terrible. I literally haven't gotten a single drop worth more than like 1,000,000 coins. It is so bad. No, this is tragic. The Manticore strat? What's that? You got one vial, that's it. Oh yeah, my bad. I've dropped a vial. That is my drop. You just teleported. You just teleported. How did you do that? Keep meter on silk the whole time? It is. My meter is on silk, but unfortunately that is not all of your money. A lot of your money also comes from the fact that there are other drops that you will likely drop. But I've been going for 2 hours and I have not gotten a single other drop, which is pretty tragic. Except for a vial of venom. Especially considering the magic find. The only thing holding you up your profit is shards? Yeah, it's pretty unlucky. Are you using RCM? Weirdly enough, it's turned out faster than, what'd you call it? Bouquet of Lying. I don't know why it's turned out so much, turned out faster. It shouldn't. But it has given me faster boss spawns. Except for the times where no minis spawn, in which case it's cooked. You're doing Venomous strat, right? On the boss, yeah. Been fun cracking random jokes and communicating, but it's 1 AM. Alright, well, go sleep, dude. Go sleep. Thank you very much for coming in. And I hope you sleep good. During egg phase. But then no. Nest spawn isn't bad. Nest spawn is definitely not bad. Bouquet of Lies and swapping to any Slayer weapon is pretty damn good. Yeah, what are you doing with Venomous, like, in eggs phase? Make it so your eggs are instant. Wait. So you proc a bunch of Venomous on the boss to make it so your eggs are instantly dead. Oh. Hold up. I'm confused. But one sec. I think I need to... Wait, did I ever put a venomous... Did I ever put venomous 7? Alright, no play. I'm gonna have to put venomous. I'm gonna have to upgrade my venomous again. Oh, wait, did any of these sell? Yes. No. No. Hey. Give me that back. Sell. Why are you hitting for so long after he goes invincible? I was trying to proc the venomous like I was told to. Right, let's see. Slash Bazaar. Sting. Let me get one of these. Do you mind, guys? I'm trying to do stuff. So it's working. I don't know, let me try with this. It's definitely not one-shotting them. I've got it on the play already. Are we sure this works? Diamond push-ups. Where did my camera go? Oh, fuck, that's not good. I might have just removed my camera. Oh, shit. That's not good. No, we're back. Works for me. I'm also confused. Am I just not hitting the boss long enough, or is there something I'm doing specifically wrong? I can swap to Primordial. There we go. How many are we doing? Well, it was 10, but that's that over. Right. Primordial Fire aspect good burr. I guess it's time to go and get my primordial helmet out. I guess it's time to figure out where my primordial helmet is. Oh, there it is. Thankfully, my primordial helmet is, better than it needs to be. Do you not have Manticore? Why would I have Manticore? Trivial Bracelet Combat Wisdom still works. I just rep 10, GG. Gemstone, I can just wang the one from somewhere else in. During boss, I'm not swapping. Nah, that's too much effort. But I would assume it doesn't really do shit. For Blaze, it's good. Better than Demon Slayer? Best Reforged for Claymore would be Withered. I believe the Magic Find is unfortunately bugged. Your light makes you pale as fuck? Nah, it's my camera is broken right now. It'll be fixed tomorrow. I need to, I forgot to, oh god, there's people here. My bad. Give skin the mail and she got me. Hey dudes, they're so comfy. I am so confused about what I'm doing wrong. But I'm in a lobby that other people are already in, so I don't want to stay. I don't want to outstay my welcome there. Does Spider Cell still make good money? It should do, if you actually drop something. I'm making 30 mil an hour without dropping anything, so I would assume Spider Slayer makes pretty good money. I don't think you even need to be that lucky, like... Wait, what? What tier is Crimson better than Necron? Burning. I'm gonna go, alright. I'm so confused. Good luck on the instant egg kill. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense. So it should be better? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, this has to be rage baiting. I cannot figure out what I'm doing wrong that... You're always good at it, bro. To make it work compared to not make it work. Okay, it does not make sense. Wouldn't turn be better? No. So there's a fun little thing on about the eggs that the only bows that actually do more than 1 damage is spider. I want to say spider short bow and mosquito bow. Mosquito bow doing 3 damage. Terminator does 1 damage per hit, which isn't great. I've only gotten a snail in my week. That's rough. Actually, come to think about it, it's the same. More recently, I've also only got a snail. Nothing else. Do you want to rate my setup? I'm gonna be completely honest, not massively. But fuck it, what's your gem? Guitar chord progression is peak. Okay, I would ask what it is, but unfortunately I don't speak guitar. I don't play guitar, even. That's so rough. Why is your auto pet equipping with a skeleton? Because I left it on from Blaze. And I can't be bothered to turn it off. Not like it actually does anything. Explain anyway, since I can barely play the guitar either. Okay, so when you say either, that's also taking the assumption that I can play the game. Sorry, I can play guitar. I can't. At all. Also try and start streaming, but my 6-year-old laptop can't handle OBS and Minecraft. Okay. Yeah, that's probably... You'd probably need to upgrade a little bit. Unfortunately. You know what I mean? I do. I just like being a dick. I mean, can you blame me? It's fun. God damn it, I keep forgetting to look at this guy's profile. This is actually wild, though. 2 hours and 2 minutes, and I have dropped a vial of venom. Over 400 magic finds. We're getting nothing. Tiago Faroljanima? Tiago Faroljanima? Thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry. I can't pronounce your name. I can only play 5 instruments. Yeah, okay. Alright now. Hey, I mean, it's not bad. Shit ain't bad at all. How the fuck are you getting 300 to 500 magic find? Oh, sorry, this is a completely different guy. Seven hours and 1 snail, that's nothing. This is true. I reckon I could keep pushing this and still get nothing. I think I have another month until Kata 50 at my rate. That's not bad. Like, what? Kata's the slowest skill to level, so that's definitely not bad. I need to swap lobbies. This is tragic. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to rate Tarantura at 30 million coins an hour. Like, this is terrible. I don't understand, though. What, have the admins done something to, Have the admins done something to the rates? Because before I got banned, I dropped a lot more. I was dropping things fairly regularly. And now I come back, like, literally nothing. I haven't seen anything since I've been unbanned, except for a couple vials. And 1 snail. Yeah, I could just be getting fucked. You're not wrong. I guess I'm just gonna be doing Rev off stream. Not Rev, Spider off stream until, 29 to 51 is wild. I haven't killed a Blaze boss and hey, I'm glad you're finding something you actually enjoy doing. And I really need to fix that giant sword texture. That's cooked. You have minus 500 magic. Well, I mean, I was getting good stuff from Revs. It's just Spider. Every other Slayer is fine. It's literally just Spider. Specific. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. That makes more sense. Oh, the server's dying. Are we experiencing some server death here? This isn't good. That is not my bow. That is not... Mini boss. Bonk. It's too far away for it to be a goal. No. You gotta look to the future, sir. You gotta look. See far. Is Crown worth it? Yeah. For sure. 400k right now. I have 750 MP. What should I do? I mean... okay, this ain't it, Cheat. This ain't it. The servers are not happy. This ain't it. Let me think. Probably not MP, realistically. The web have no impact on profit because it's not displayed in the tracker? It should be. Web. Oh no, it's not being displayed, is it? That's weird. Why is it not being displayed? It should be. Why isn't it, though? I might have the... I was going to say, I might have the hide sack messages thing on. No? I think it should be that one, right? Yo, zombie, thank you for the tier 1. Oh, thank you very much. How are you doing? I mean, I don't know. I feel like All right, fair enough. We're getting a game update. I feel like MP probably isn't necessarily your best thing to get right now. Alright, who is that? Wait, Nero? Wait. 100 more crown or rose dragons get more profit? What? That... What? Well, one's for combat and one's for farming. What? I can't really answer that. I'm using my 121.10 mod pack for moderates. Right, push-ups, your choice. Alright, chat, it's time to show off. It's time to show off and show that I'm incapable. I am a failure of a human being. It's time to prove that I'm just not that, just not it. Oh fuck! I got one! I got one! I got one! I got one! That's pretty good. I'll just do the rest of the floor. I got one. Where'd you pull that up? My bag of weird talents that I have, I guess. Your chair had quite a lot. What do you mean had? It's still alive. It's hanging on by a thread. Literally. Alright, we're back. Barely? Yeah, well, barely, it doesn't mean it's dead. It's still here. Only got half a rip. Hey, that's still pretty impressive. What MP should I be on? I mean, 1k is ideal. About, like, anywhere between 850 to 1k is ideal. Ah, you've got the game update now. Oh, Jesus Christ, these servers, man. These servers are not the one. Oh, hurtful. These are, okay, this is kind of suddenly becoming a bit of a waste of time. Okay, is the web showing now? No. Weird. Wonder why. Interesting. Maybe I just haven't dropped enough of it for it to actually show up yet. Weird. Not really. Don't really get that one. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to, put Spider as technically below Rev. But this is entirely just due to bad luck. Although I can add how much I've got from web onto that total. I make more money mining diamonds. That's nice. Mining diamonds is kind of boring, though. Okay, so including web, it's up to 40 mil an hour, which isn't bad. Still, like, 40 mil an hour without dropping anything isn't bad. I quite enjoy it, but I don't. I like damaging the wildlife. That's way more fun, in my opinion. Because I'm a good person. Alright, I'm gonna commit war crimes. Simon, get your ass over here! We need to have a talk. We got a chat, buddy. We need to have a chat. Just like nice, calm, mostly collected. Oh boy, Rampart. Bye-bye. Still wasn't that big of a damage difference. Yeah, no. Short answer, no. Long answer, still no. It's just not. Okay, has stuff been selling yet? Damn, slowly. Should I go for eye or warden first? Eye. Absolutely eye. Right, let me do some selling. Let me actually finally. Oh no! Wait, gang, that's my RNG. Oh, GG. It was poorly timed. GG. Okay, there's 60 mil from that. That's not bad. That's like a solid 40 mil an hour without any RNGs. That's not bad at all. Can I have your silk? I mean, if you want to buy it. I need the money. Is it worth getting a sting? I mean, if unless you're going to put Kime 5 on it, not really. Claymore or a Tormentor is just as good. Okay, Blood God Sigil. Shiny Shard. Okay. It's on AH, isn't it? Not even for the 40 mil magic find? Yeah, I mean, that for that, I guess, yeah, but... I mean... Once again, unless you're actively going to be going properly into the Slayer, it's not that deep, really. Most of your money in Spider comes from the guaranteed drops. Well, that was expensive. Now I only need 4 more of these. Nice. Where's my blood god? I gotta organize this shit at some point, man. Where's my blood gut crest? There it is. Yo! Do I put Kind 3 on my Sting just for the magic find? I do enough damage, I don't really... Oh, absolutely. Everybody knows that the real part of skyblock is magic find. Max, 7 digits. Cool. Well, that's a tiny amount more magic, more damage. Cool. To be fair, I actually think I should have just about enough money to get the last one when everything sells. So that is very nice. It will leave me with no money, but that's cool. Did you ever drop a Phoenix pet? I'm currently on 7. Weirdly enough, most of them are from Enderman Slayer, though. Which doesn't really make sense. That's all I got. I'm sorry, brother. I need money. I'm in need of money at the moment, quite a lot. Being banned caused me to not have a lot. Farm? I wanna. If I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna make it by having fun. And unfortunately, farming ain't that. For me, at least. I'm not a big fan. Did you ever drop a Slayer die? Also, unfortunately, no. There's still time. There's still potential. But unfortunately, there has not been any dies yet. Crazy rare drop. What? What would be best pile spike in terms of Blaze tier 4? I have tier 3 daggers with Smoldering 2, 900 MP with Itchy, 3/4 Burning Crimson, with 3 Haptac 4 and... What in the name of God? Probably getting Hurtful would be a pretty good one. Also, Smoldering 5. And then a bit more MP. But I felt like that one scene from Ratatouille, just like reading and getting more concerned as I read on. But yeah, probably that. I'd say is your best bet. Same price as a Warden Heart? Yep, don't remind me. Hurtful before more MP? I mean, yeah. Blaze is all about attack speed, and if their current option is Itchy. So I feel like, yes. Have 4 instead of Legion? No. It's so wholly expensive. And you could always just grind for it, like it doesn't take that long. Definitely a lot longer than other things, but if you get some reasonable luck, it's not too bad. Please, just anything of value. Like, I'll get on my knees and beg at this point. This is actually insane. Anything. Shit's crazy work. Also work against magma slimes. What? Does reheated gummy bear also work against magma slimes? What do you mean? Work in what way? This is the reheated one, yeah. Work in what way? Because you need to eat it for habanero tactics to work. The magic find of habanero tactics. With smoldering polarization, you gain plus 10 magic find on your Slayer weapon. Gotta go shovel? Fair enough. I think I got a PC with bet. Alright, well thank you very much for coming in. And have a wonderful day or night. Alright, cool. Alright. Fair enough. Does the shoveling? Damn. Well, I have fun, I suppose. Follow object. Oh, mate. I can't bother. I think that's plenty. To be honest, I think that's plenty to be considered. A decent test. I didn't get any drops, which is rough. I have no idea who I'm currently raiding, but they're in my recommended for some reason, so it makes sense. Anyway, chat, stream has been a pleasure. Tomorrow will be Sven, which I can now finally one-tap with my poach sword, not using Mastiff. It has been a long time coming and only approximately just over 10 billion coins shoveled into it. It was worth it, trust me. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you tomorrow.